And so yeah, I was recommended to watch this by someone. So I did. Someone I know. It's not like I'm going to be like showing someone how and they're like, watch this. And it was like, nope. And then I'm like, okay, I watch this. So yeah. I like this. This is good. It's sort of like a sort of crime stuff. And you're trying to figure out, okay, what's actually going on? Who's on what side? What is actually going on? And I like it that you are focusing on 3 separate groups. You're dealing with one of the fathers that had a family member affected by this bombing. I'm trying to use that word as little as possible. You also have this person here who somewhat has some connection to it. I'm not going to say how until later. And then you have, obviously, the police force. And you're having all those 3 groups sort of do their own thing, trying to figure out how to move forward and how to do all of this and keep going forward. And I like that sort of like, okay, what do we do now? And what do we do now? And what do we do now? And the planning and the working around and this means this and this means that. I would say I liked it. I wouldn't say it's one of my favorite. I'm going to be completely honest. I'm not going to be like, yes, this is amazing. It's nice. It's really interesting. As you figure out how everything goes. That's it. It's just good. It's not the best. There's a difference. I'm not going to say this is bad. It's not mediocre. It's not just okay. It is good. For what it is good. But the way that I heard about this before, I've heard people being like, yes, this is really good. This is amazing. And then I didn't feel that sense of amazement. It is great, but not amazing. So yeah. The one thing which I like is later on, because I like how later on when you slowly realize that this person, why is it? Anyway, slowly realize altogether what's going on and how they need to solve it, and each one of the person figures out what really is happening. How it ends, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, with this sort of like discussion and ending with like what's actually going to happen. Because at the end, you even see like this person, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, like physically shoot someone, being like, you are going to write down who's a part of this. And that scene near the end, I'm like, jeez, you just shot a man in the leg. The other thing I'm going to add into this section is I know this is based on, in the past, Ireland and the England haven't had the best relationship. I do know about a bit of the history. Like, I know that there was a bombing in a hotel that is still around, and like someone was involved of it or something like that in Brighton. It's like near the pair. But besides that one incident, I don't know much about it. If you want to know about the history, talk to someone who does. I don't really know anything about it. So yeah, it is good. It is worth watching it. It is definitely worth watching it. I just didn't think it was as amazing as other people said. But again, that's me being like, this is good as a detective series. But I'm more into like going weird and crazy with how reality works. Fantasy stuff. So that's just more me being like, I more prefer surreal than realistic overall. But I still liked it. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it and good night.